The music starts low, with a slow build that feels tense and heavy, as if pulling the audience straight into a real-life drama. This isn't just another story about a famous couple. It's about the possible future of everything they've built. Behind the polished image of Hollywood's glamorous pair, something seems off. Whispers are growing louder, all circling one question: has Hailey Bieber quietly met with a lawyer, and are divorce papers already in motion? The talk is intense, but the truth is tangled up in rumors, legal risks, business stakes, and the fragile balance of family life under constant public attention. It all begins with claims of a private, hidden meeting. A lawyer enters the picture, and instantly the thought spreads. Could Hailey be planning to end her marriage? This isn't baseless gossip. The idea is being fueled by a steady stream of small but significant signs, enough to keep fans, tabloids, and insiders in constant debate. In June and July 2025, reports surfaced that some of Hailey's closest friends and advisors had urged her to consider a mid-nuptial agreement. The advice was blunt: protect your assets, secure your finances, and be ready for the possibility of a breakup. And this wasn't just casual talk. It came right at the time when Hailey's career was soaring higher than ever. Her beauty brand, Rhode, had just closed a massive $1 billion acquisition deal with ELF Beauty, officially placing her among serious business leaders, not just influencers or models. That billion-dollar milestone is what makes these rumors feel heavier than normal celebrity chatter. Legal professionals were quick to point out that California's community property laws could mean that any wealth gained during marriage might be split equally. Since Rhode was launched in 2022, 4 years after Hailey and Justin got married, it sits firmly within their marital years. Without a prenup or updated legal agreement, Justin could legally claim half of the brand's worth. Suddenly, the idea of Hailey making legal moves doesn't seem like wild speculation. It starts to look like a strategic necessity. Still, Hailey herself has not confirmed anything. In fact, she has pushed back against the rumors every time they've surfaced. In an emotional interview with Vogue Italia on July 23, 2025, she spoke openly about how draining it is to wake up every day to headlines predicting the end of her marriage. She called it surreal and unfair, describing how, on the same days she is navigating sleepless nights as a new mother, she's also forced to read endless stories claiming her relationship is falling apart. She didn't downplay the impact. It's a crazy life, she said, even calling it a mindfuck, admitting that the constant gossip has been one of her biggest challenges since welcoming her baby boy, Jack Blues. Jack, born on August 23, 2024, has shifted Hailey's priorities. In interviews and through her social media posts, she makes it clear that being a mother has grounded her more than anything else. For her, the focus isn't on feeding the rumor mill or protecting a public image, it's about her son. Whenever speculation starts to peak, she often pushes back subtly, showing that her life revolves around family, not tabloid headlines. One of the most talked about examples is the ring incident. When photographers caught her walking through New York without her wedding ring, the media quickly jumped to the conclusion that her marriage was over. Hailey's response was quick and calculated. She posted a selfie showing her wedding ring front and center without adding a single word. It wasn't just a way to silence the gossip. It was her taking back control of her own story. Their public outings have also kept people guessing. In July, Hailey and Justin were seen staying at a luxury villa in Mallorca, reportedly costing around $29,000 a week. They were there for Rhode's European launch, but the trip sparked endless theories. Some thought it was purely for publicity, while others believed it showed that the couple was still solid despite ongoing challenges. To fans closely analyzing every detail, Mallorca became a symbol, either of reconciliation or of carefully curated appearances. Those close to the couple say the reality is more complicated than the rumors suggest. While Justin's unpredictable, public behavior often feeds the gossip cycle. People in their inner circle insist Hailey is not preparing to walk away anytime soon. They describe her as deeply committed to her marriage, her son, and the life they've built, even when things are difficult. According to them, her loyalty runs deep, not because it's easy, but because she's determined to stand by him through the chaos. The risks surrounding this story are huge. Without a prenup, Rhode's billion-dollar success could be exposed to serious financial risk. On the personal side, the non-stop gossip cycle puts extra strain on the already delicate balance of being new parents. Online, opinions couldn't be more divided. Some people believe Hailey should protect herself and walk away, saying she's earned her success and shouldn't have to split it. Others hold on to every sign of unity between her and Justin, hoping they'll get through this together. The rumor mill is its own kind of drama, and when it comes to Hailey and Justin Bieber, it's in overdrive. To some, the lawyer whispers are proof something big is already happening behind the scenes. They examine every public appearance, every moment Hailey looks serious, every time she's seen without her ring. and piece them together like a puzzle, pointing to a hidden separation plan. They track clues through her outfits, Instagram captions, and even her posture next to Justin. In their minds, the fact that nothing has been confirmed only fuels the theory, because secrecy itself becomes evidence. Others see the situation through a different lens. They think Hailey's moves are calculated, not as signs of trouble, but as part of a controlled PR strategy. From this point of view, her ring selfie wasn't an intimate moment of reassurance. It was a carefully planned way to calm rumors, protect Rhodes' market image, and reassure investors. To them, her personal life is so tied to her brand's success that even a small incident, like not wearing her ring, could send waves through the business world. In that context, showing the ring is less about love and more about stabilizing her public image and protecting the billion-dollar deal. There's also a smaller but fiercely loyal group of fans who defend Hailey against every headline. They believe her words about family and motherhood are real, not staged. To them, her choice to challenge false stories is about staying strong and staying true, not managing her brand. They see her as someone trying to raise her son and protect her marriage while being constantly picked apart, and they admire her for standing firm in the middle of the storm. What happens next is what keeps everyone hooked. If Hailey doesn't take legal steps to protect her assets, California's community, property laws could allow Justin to claim half of Rhodes' worth if they ever divorced. This is why the whispers about a mid-nuptial agreement won't go away. It's reportedly what her advisors are urging her to do. While that move might make the divorce rumors louder, it could also be the smartest way to safeguard what she's built. And protecting Rhodes doesn't have to mean the marriage is over. It just means being ready for anything in a world where nothing is certain. Of course, it's possible none of this will lead to legal action at all. Hailey has been consistent. In her message, she's focused on her real life, not the headlines. To her, that means her husband, her son, their home, and their friends, not the constant online noise. If she and Justin keep putting their relationship and their family first, the outcome might not be scandal at all, but a story of staying strong through enormous pressure. As the tone in this story shifts, the intensity gives way to reflection. What we're left with isn't a simple answer, but a picture of a couple living in the kind of spotlight few could handle. Hailey may never have met with a lawyer, and there may be no divorce papers in sight, but the pressure around her marriage is undeniable, financially, emotionally, and publicly. Whether her next steps are about protecting her business, preserving her family, or both, one thing is clear: her real life doesn't match the headlines. So the story ends without closure. Did she secretly meet a lawyer? Are there divorce papers somewhere waiting to be signed? No one knows for sure. But the mix of money, fame, gossip, loyalty, and love keeps this one of the most closely followed celebrity stories in the world. The final chapter hasn't been written, but everyone is watching, waiting, and guessing. Thanks for watching. If you liked this breakdown, hit subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and tell us your theories and predictions. Stay tuned for more.